in. Okay, now this is our first specialty segment we're doing this noon show, and we are joined by Brian, who is a professional makeup artist. Brian, talk to us about what we have going on today. What are we going to do? We have our two models here.
Well, for starters, on this little young lady here, we're going to do like just a basic watercolor face wash. It's really cool for kids if you use watercolor-based makeup because it's actually really harmless and it doesn't really have allergic reactions, and you don't have to worry about stuff running in their eyes and blood and stuff like that. And when you're doing kids makeup, you have to also remember about reflective colors as well.
Right.
So you have to do a lot of bright colors because if they're out trick-or-treating, you don't want them to be wearing dark makeup.
Okay, and we're also going to do some terrifying makeup on our promotions guru right here. This is Josh, and this is Josh's daughter. And what are we going to do for Josh?
We're going to make him into an ugly monster.
I love it. All right. Well, Brian, with that, I will let you get started, get these guys going. And you know what? We're going to check back in with them throughout the show and see how both of the makeups are going. And for now, we're actually going to toss it over to News Channel 5's Christina Kusner, who has a specialty package on haunted houses. Take a look at what it takes to create all the terror. And we'll check back in with our Halloween makeup guru. Stick with us. Now, from our wonderful glamorous makeover to our spooky makeovers, we will have an update with more Halloween makeup coming up right after the break. Ooh, all right, welcome back, everybody. All right, so we are checking back in with our makeup guru, looking at how our lovely, beautiful fairy princess is doing and our wonderful Frankenstein. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Okay, so how are we looking, Brian? What do we got going on with both of these guys?
Well, with her, she just has a really light watercolor makeup on. I didn't go too crazy with it just because, you know, the littler the children you get, you don't want to go as crazy because sometimes it's harder to get it off depending on their skin. And you just want to use something that's lightweight, that's very visible to see when you're trick-or-treating, and something that's fun.
Great. Great. Something that they're not going to want to itch off.
Yeah.
Fabulous. And now what do we got going on here? Now this looks like you would want to itch it off, but you're an adult, so you can really get into it.
Well, this right here is what's called a prosthetic, and this is a foam piece. You can buy this almost anywhere at any Halloween supplier. I've just added some wax here, threw a base coat on him, I glued it on, and now I'm just starting to fill in some highlights and do some darkening and stuff like that, and then I'll have the finished product here soon.
Fabulous. And if anybody wants to do any contouring at home, what do you recommend? What are some tips and stuff?
Draw it out first with an eyeliner pencil. That way, if you mess up, you can go back in and easily fix it. You have to always test yourself for allergies first. If you're using glue and you're using a lot of products like latex that you're not normally using, you always want to give yourself some sort of a patch test. Got it.
Okay, great. Well, these are some really awesome tips, and they are looking great, Brian. We'll check back in with you in just a little bit and see how they're turning out.
All right.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back after the break. Well, thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have. We've had so much fun today. As you can see, we've got some gorgeous makeup going on.